Hello viewers, you are very welcome back to Tindanious Maths and Science tutorials. We are going to learn a lot of stuff so far as this YouTube channel is concerned. My name is Daniel and today we are going to treat exponential function, how to differentiate exponential function. We are still under transcendental function where we had already learned how to differentiate logarithmic function or functions involving logarithms, and today we are going to consider exponential function. So kindly subscribe, like, share and comment as well for more interesting videos. So when I have a function of say y which is equal to, let's say f of x which is equal to e raised to the power x. So in simple terms, let's say y is equal to e raised to the power x or exponential x. When I find the derivative of y with respect to x, I will have dy over dx is equal to e raised to the power what? X. This. If this is your first time, I had proved why dy dx is equal to exponential x. So you can just visit the previous lectures where I have done a beautiful work over there. You understand it so well. So you can just do that for you to understand it very, very well. So today let's look at the practical application of exponential function. Okay, so for example, let's differentiate the following function with respect to x. So let's say I have y is equal to e raised to the power any function at all. Let's say 10x. Let me start with this, and we are being told to differentiate this with respect to x. So e raised to the power an exponent. This calls for exponential function. So how do you go about this? You first of all, you let a variable represent the exponent. So I'll say let u be equal to the exponent, which is what? My 10x. Afterwards, I'll find the derivative of u with respect to x. So I'll have du over dx equals 10. Again, if this is your first time, I had treated how to differentiate functions using the power rule. So example, when you have, let's say x raised to the power n, the coefficient of x is 1. So 1 will multiply n, so you have n times the x, then raised to the power n minus 1. I've done so many examples over there. So you have this. Again, we already know that y is equal to exponential or e raised to the power 10x. But we also said u is equal to the exponent, which is what? The 10x. So this is the same way as me writing e raised to the power, instead of the 10x, the same as me writing u. Because we said the u, which is equal to the 10x, is here, u is equal to 10x. So it's just the same by substitution. Just substitute u over here and, or u will replace the 10x. As simple as that. Again, you differentiate this. So when you differentiate y with respect to u, I'll have dy over du is equal to, please take note, it's not dy over dx. I'm differentiating y with respect to what? U. So it becomes dy over du is equal to e raised to the power of u. Whenever you have a function of this nature and you differentiate them, you will still have the same thing. We've already shown how it is possible or why it is so. Alright, so in functions or in transcendental functions, we make good use of the chain rule. So what is the chain rule saying? So the chain rule states that when I have my dy over my dx, which is equal to, so I'll multiply the derivative. So I'll multiply this by this. So the process of me multiplying this by this is what is called what? The chain rule. So let me just do that. I have dy du here. So dy dx is equal to my dy with respect to du, then times, then this will follow up. This is the denominator. It will become the numerator here. Because it's over here. I have what? Du over what? My dx. So I'll just do that here. Du over my dx. So by substitution, what is dy over du? We had e raised to the power u, because it's here. Dy du, we had it to be exponential u. So it's just there. In place of dy du, I'll just place my e over there. Then multiplying du dx. Du dx here is what? It's just 10. I'll multiply them together. I'll have 10 e raised to the power u. So that is dy over my dx. Viewers, I can't leave my answer in terms of u. I have to leave my answer in terms of x. So look at the question. Y is equal to e raised to the power 10x. So we say, but u is equal to what? 10x. It's from here. Said u is equal to what? The 10x. So wherever I see u, I'll write 10x, and that will be my final answer. So finally, I'll have dy over dx is equal to, I have my 10 over here. I have 10. Then e raised to the power what? By 10 what? It's as simple as that. So let's solve the second example. So let's say if I have another function of say y is equal to, let's say exponential, we have 4x raised to the power 3 plus 2x raised to the power 2. This way, then plus, let's say 100 this way. If I'm being told to differentiate this, it's not really difficult. So solution, I'll say let u represent what, or denote the exponent, okay, the exponent or the power or the index. So I have the expression 4x raised to the power 3 plus 2x raised to the power 2, then plus what? 100. Then I will differentiate u with respect to what? To x. So I have du over my dx is equal to, using the power rule, 3 multiplies 4, you will get 12, then x raised to the power, the new power will be subtracted from 1, so you get 2, then plus 2 by 2, you get 4, then x. Whenever you differentiate a constant, you get 0, so this disappears over there. So this is the first thing you should do. Again, you can write y is equal to, this is the whole question, you have e raised to the power, the whole of this, right? And we said the whole of this expression is the same as what? It's the same as u. So it's the same as y is equal to e raised to the power u. Then I'll differentiate y with respect to u. So I will have dy over du is equal to the same exponential what? U. Alright? So we will now multiply the two derivatives together using the chain rule to get our final answer. So using the chain rule again, so employing the chain rule, we have dy dx is equal to dy over du by du over dx. By substitution, what is dy over du? We have it to be 12x squared plus 4x. So I'll have my 12x squared plus 4x this way, multiplying du over dx. So du over dx is, so dy du here is exponential u, okay, e raised to the power u. So I have e raised to the power u times du dx, which is my 12x squared plus my 4x. So I will have 12x squared plus 4x. All this multiplying e raised to the power what? U. But we said u is equal to the whole exponent, and the whole exponent from the question is what? Is 4x cubed plus 2x squared plus what? 100. So by simple substitution, our final answer becomes dy over the x becomes, I have my 12x raised to the power 2 plus 4x multiplying the e, which is this, raised to the power u, by u in terms of x gives us what? 4x raised to the power 3 plus 2x raised to the power 2, then plus 100. Viewers, this is the end of the tutorials. Follow me for more interesting videos. Subscribe, like, share, and comment as well. Bye.